channel. My name is Charlotte from Budget with C, and we are a family of 3 living in the northeast of England. There's myself, my husband and my little boy, and we started this journey just to be a little bit more accountable with our money and pay off a little bit of debt that we've got in. Now, for anyone who is new, this won't really make a difference to you, but for those of you who have been watching me for a while, you may have noticed that I've been a little bit absent on social media and on YouTube. Life just got in the way. Yeah, it really did. And I've had my first kind of bump in the road with this journey, and I just didn't want to let it affect how well we're doing so far. So going forward, we are going to be weekly budgeting rather than monthly. It just makes sense for our situation at the moment. I'm on maternity leave and get maternity allowance from the government, which is paid every 4 weeks. So that makes it a little bit difficult to monthly budget in that the date changes every month. Obviously, it's just every 4 weeks. So it just makes more sense for us at the moment. And I think I was starting to feel a little bit guilty about when things were going a little bit wrong and we were maybe eating out more than usual and money was having to get taken from other places. It made me feel really guilty when it shouldn't. Like, we still want to live our life, we still want to enjoy things, spend time with family and friends. So if we do it weekly, we can kind of plan for that type of thing happening. If it does happen, I don't feel guilty that it's getting taken from somewhere else. However, we are still going to try our very, very best not to eat out as much as we have been. So our binders are totally empty. We have totally taken everything out, and we are starting from scratch. So today I've got 440 that we're going to be cash stuffing, and then we're just going to go weekly, and we're going to see how things go. Just another thing that I'm just going to quickly mention, if you follow me on Instagram you might have seen it, but I've actually made myself £1 placeholders, purely because we are really trying hard to pay off our debt this year, and just to make us a little bit more financially free, and be able to enjoy spending some money on luxury items that we maybe couldn't because we were paying off credit cards, etc. So every penny really does count. Saving challenges, I've totally scrapped them for the moment. I'll probably reintroduce them in the next few weeks, just until we get ourselves back on track. So the envelope challenge, we've emptied that. So we had quite a few pounds in there, which is why there's quite a few on here. But yeah, every penny and every pound really does count. And there's some envelopes that I might just put £2 or £3 in every week. So these help because obviously the pound in the laminated envelopes, they don't stay in, whereas these will work. And then I'll just show you, I've got this, which just holds our pounds, and then as and when I can go to the bank and get it changed, I will do. But for now, this is working, and yeah. So I'm just going to show you. So I'm just going to show you the budgeting sheet that I'll be using. This isn't fully complete because we're just kind of restuffing, but let me zoom you in. Okay, so it'll be very similar to others that you've seen on YouTube, but up here we've got our income. So this one is just a rollover. So at the moment we're rolling over £525, so I'm not stuffing it all this week. So 525 is our rollover. We've then got our bills column. This won't, although I have got total and rollover here, that won't ever get filled in because this is basically getting used for cash, because we'll still be taking all the money out monthly because I don't trust myself not to. Like once a month we'll be taking all the cash out. So that'll just be to kind of budget what I think our bills will be and what it actually was when it came out, just so that we can stay on track of everything that's coming in and out. We've got our cash envelopes here. What I'll probably do is on a Thursday I'll do the budget, and then on a Sunday I'll cash stuff. So it'll kind of, on a Thursday we'll fill this out, and then on Sunday when we actually cash stuff we'll fill out the actual, depending on our situation and how the previous week's gone. Then we've got our sinking funds. Then we've got our extra debt payments down here if we have any. And then we've got the total right at the bottom. And what I'll do is I will add up the total of that and then take that away from whatever this is up here, and then that'll kind of follow down into the sinking funds and then at the very end. So yeah, that is the basis of it. I'm sure you've all seen them before, and now let's just jump straight into it. So I'm going to start with our kind of weekly everyday binder, which is this one here. So food is going to be getting 60, and of course I still haven't made the label for this. I will get around to it. I'm just going to do that in 20s, 20, 40, 60. Fuel, we're just going to pop 10 in. The tank's full, we don't really need to put any in, but I'm just use this one. But I'm just going to, with us doing it weekly now, obviously it's a little bit different, so we'll just start putting a bit of money in there. Household is also going to get 10. The only envelope I didn't unstuff was my son's, and his isn't getting anything. Neither is my husband's. I've left the change in there, but family fun, there's £10 in change, so I'm going to be popping an extra 25 in there, so we'll have 35 in total. And I've just kept some of the change in there because if we go to places like, I don't know, soft plays and stuff, it's handy just to have the change to pay rather than breaking notes. Date night's not getting stuffed. Occasions is just going to get 2. So this is what I mean. So we've got no occasions coming up, but it's still good to just put £2 in to save ready for one. If I did that every week and I didn't have an occasion for 3 months, then that would be a good way to save it. Eating out is getting absolutely nothing. So that is that one. The only thing I need to do is pop £5 into our miscellaneous envelope for my purse. So that'll just go straight in my purse, and it's there just for any emergencies or anything like that. So on to sinking funds, we'll go into our short-term binder to start with. So gifts is going to be getting 45. 45. Holidays is going to be getting 30. Just do that in tens. We've got 650 in the bank, in our bank for this already. But obviously I've taken the placeholder and everything out because I'm literally starting afresh. Christmas is going to get 70, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 and 70. Actually, do you know what? I'm going to put the biggest note at the front. Car maintenance is going to be getting 33. 1, 2 and 3. Yeah, it's taken me a while to kind of get my head around the whole weekly budgeting thing, but I think I'm there. But if you notice anything that you think, oh, that might work slightly better for you, or if I'm doing things that you think could definitely work better, then just give me a shout. Garden is going to get 15, and I'm just going to use 5 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I've used this like vellum paper just so that it's easier to count, and it feels a little bit more like the actual money. House is going to get 25. Use that last 20 and a 5. And that is everything for our short-term binder. Our long-term binder, there is only one in here getting stuffed, and that is emergency fund. Obviously I haven't taken anything out of debt. That is all still in there because that has been paid off and all sorted. But emergency fund is going to get 50. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. And our first goal for this, I mean, I'd really like just to get it £500, but I'd like to have a month's kind of outgoings in there, and then we'll build it up to 2 months, 3 months, etc. And then our annuals is the last of stuff. So car insurance is going to be getting 60, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Home insurance is going to get 3. 1, 2, 3. And if anyone is interested in buying these, let me know in the comments below. I think I'm going to do them a little bit better. Obviously, I'm not going to be selling them like these, but I think I'll put kind of like vinyl around them and make them look a bit nicer. I'll do so, and then I'll pop them on Instagram. So head over to my Instagram. I'll leave it all linked down below, and have a look. And if you would like to purchase them, just give me a shout. Yeah, and all these envelopes, etc., are available on my Etsy shop. Again, I'll leave that link down below. And then TV license is the last one. Is going to be getting £2. And that is everything stuffed for this week. The last thing that I'm going to do is just run you through my personal binder, because I have made some changes to this as well. So, clothes has now got 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80. I've just changed some stuff around, stuff that wasn't working, etc. So there's £80 in there. Beauty has now got 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 100, 105, 110, 115. I've got my hair done at the end of the month, so a good chunk of that, most of that, will be going in that. Books has got 5, 6 and 7. Health has got 5 and 10. Business has got nothing in because that is going to be in the bank. And YouTube has 5 and 10. And then savings has got nothing in because right now our priority isn't to save. So I've took the money out of there and put it elsewhere. So yeah, that is everything for today's video. I really hope that you enjoyed it, and I'm really looking forward to doing the weekly budgeting against the monthly budgeting. It's a trial and error. I'm just really hoping that it works for us. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a huge thumbs up because that really supports my channel, and subscribe if you would like to see more. And one last thing is that I would really like to say a huge thank you to everyone who dropped me a message on Instagram just to check that I was okay, because I hadn't been kind of posting very much, hadn't been on YouTube, etc. Honestly, the fact that after 2 months people are messaging me checking that I'm okay is just amazing. The community is just so lovely. So yeah, thank you to those who did. You know who you are. And I will see you again on Thursday, where we budget next week. Bye.